We've got more Final Fantasy 14 coming at your face. As a quick note, we are far through Endwalker, which is the latest expansion. This will be, it's very spoiler heavy. Hold on to your butts. We're doing this. Let's go. I'm glad to see you well. We can roughly place your soul as deep as you went. We can neither see nor hear you. Oh, we went down and killed Hydaelyn. Fluctuations in your ether near the grave, near the end, gave me quite a fright. What in the world happened? Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Killed Hydaelyn. Blah, 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 blah. Stealing your ship. Blah, 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 blah. My bad for killing your prophet. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Good talk. You mean to say Hydaelyn is... Mm-hmm. No, there's no time to feel our feelings. We must carry out Hydaelyn's will without delay. There you go, living way. We'll find Mityon if it's the last thing we do. Oh, Mr. Matt. Well, if you could mind the F-bombs, but thank you. Good to see you, buddy. If you wouldn't mind handing over the crystal, that is, the fancy navigatory one. Thank you, Six Glitz. The edge of the universe where congregates the despair of countless stars. You're determined to see this through? Oh, I is. We are. If words fail us, we will fight to the bitter end. I know that it pains you to accept this. Would that I need ask nothing more of you. We have only two means to travel the Great Expanse, the Moon and Sharlayan's Ark. I'm too well aware that without both of them, there will be no exodus, but I nevertheless beg you to honor the agreement we made. The forum's decision will be honored. You've earned the right to use the ship as you see fit, and I could not rescind it even if I wanted to. Okay. As it happens, I do not, and will do all within my power to aid your cause. That settled, might I suggest you rest a while. Proving oneself to Hydaelyn is never easy, and despite our unparalleled genius, we'll need a day to make the necessary calculations. You may as well take advantage of it. Beach episode? You can chart a course through the Sea of Stars in a single day. Ye gods. Oh, Mr. Matt, I have no way to answer that yet. Shall we head above ground for some fresh air then, and perhaps a nap? Yeah, I can't answer if this expansion is better or worse than Shadowbringers. I haven't really ridden the roller coaster yet. A lot of it will depend on the ending and how good it is, and yeah. I mean, I really like Shadowbringers, so we'll see. HCJ Chaos, what's up, buddy? Phantom Lua, good to see you, bud. Those smiles always spell doom, Cohh smile. Yes. Have a pleasant sleep. I will.
There you are. Some time, indeed, yes. For you, at least. Believe me, I'd meant to get some proper sleep. But here we are, drifting along instead. Well, well, you too. And so we remain, to watch and wonder. Yes, indeed. To begin, we first must see the end.
Is that me trying to talk underwater? That was confusing. Glub, 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 glub. Yes, I agree completely. Yes. Anisi says, I guess it's the ethereal sea. Well, I don't think the ethereal sea is actually water. That would be rather literal. Although who knows with these devs. Probably has urgent news. I trust you had a good rest? An envoy of Master Fochno arrived not long ago with a message. The Loperts have determined Meteon's location. Okay, let's go. Rasta. I can't gift this sub. Why can't I gift this sub? Go, Lady Bunny. I am. Yes, I am. Check out the bunny command if you're interested. Everyone appears to be present and accounted for. Good. As you know, the Loperts have deduced the whereabouts of Meteon by means of a crystal bequeathed to us by Hydaelyn herself. Her quarry's location is a place far beyond the moon in the farthest reaches of the Sea of Stars at the edge of creation. A veritable Ultima Thule. Indeed, how are they going to reach it? Excellent question. Luckily for you, I have an equally excellent answer. In theory, with its advanced propulsion system, the moon is capable of delivering you to Ultima Thule, but the myriad of other faculties housed within it would greatly impede travel through the Sea of Stars. Even the Mother Crystal may not possess aether enough to bear so massive a vessel to our destination and back. However, if we integrate our Hyper Hopper into your aether burner... Hyper Hopper? Okay. Paula, does this mean... Don't laugh at the technical language of the Loperts. Bear in mind, this decision was not made solely at my discretion, but with the consent of the Forum. Hearing the Loperts' proposal, the Forum was faced with a grave decision. To commit the Ark to this endeavor would mean abandoning both our plans to evacuate to the moon and to resettle on another star. Needless to say, the proposition invited fierce debate. In the end, however, the Forum was swayed by the simple fact that Hydaelyn believed you possessed of the strength needed to overcome this crisis. The Great Exodus was, after all, a plan of Hydaelyn's own making. Therefore, if in the 11th hour she would proffer another means by which we may seek salvation, we would be fools to dismiss it out of hand. Indeed, she sacrificed everything, her very existence, to avert the destruction of this star. This is why we have chosen to place our faith in Hydaelyn. In you, the Ark will be made ready for your voyage to Ultima Thule. Ooh, what of all the people that labored so tirelessly to prepare for the evacuation? They must be furious. I would not be so sure. They have not forgotten your deeds on the Magna Glacus. Or it was pronounced weirdly. Nor did your instrumental role in orchestrating the delivery of adamantite go unnoticed. No, the people do not protest. Quite the contrary, they have expressed unwavering support for you and your mission. This mug is so dad. Dude, this mug is peak dad. You're not listening when we were said we were born of Heidelin's love for Aetherius and its people. If it means your survival, we would do anything to help. And you most certainly have need of our expertise where you're going. There's no guarantee Ultimate Duel is a place that supports life, an otherwise vexing problem our know-how can remedy. Besides, Heidelin chose us to lead the way to Metion. Why else would she give you the crystal only we can decipher? Fair point. More importantly, we were perfectly content to evaluate Aetherius until you brought us here, Aragier, and now we're enamored with this place, so what choice do we have but to save it? Fair, yeah. Of course, none of this is possible without you and the Scion, so I must ask, we certainly wish to do this. I kind of want to find another planet. Maybe it's got, like, corn dogs or something. We'll avert the final days, whatever it takes. Mr. Boris Makarov, thank you for the 81 months, dude. Irvitar, I did not. No, I didn't have time. Very well, we shall inform the forum of your decision to begin preparations to bolster the Ark with the, Hyper Hopper. The Loperts will coordinate with the Thistlebarred contingent to have the necessary components transported via the Tower of Babel. Oh, I did do Omega. Yes, I did do Omega. Of course, it will take time until the work is complete. Oh, Omega, what? Oh, I'm sorry. Omega was that raid. Yes, we did do Omega. That's like the only raid set we did. We didn't do Eden. Yeah. For now, pray take your ease. I loved Omega. Omega was awesome. Seems there's not to do but rest and prepare, shall we? Again? More resting? Oh my lord. No, I only did a little of Alexander. I didn't finish it. Do, 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 do. Mr. Matt, to be fair, they're pretty nice. Yeah. This scene should have voice acting. Son of a biscuit. Every department we must leave nothing undone. Okay. Must trust in her judgment. Which leaves the not so small task of coordinating our efforts here to you and Tataru. All goes to plan. We'll be back before you know it. Oh yeah, Arknox. With that said, we should get some rest and make the most of the time we've been afforded. The meeting's over, isn't it? We've been there for so long, I started to worry. What did they have to say? Blah, 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 blah. Hopper engine. They called it what? Rest assured, everything will remain in order until you return, and you will return. Actually, Cohh, could I borrow you for a moment? Thank you, Raldane. I appreciate it. Looks like your plans for the interim are decided. When the two of you have finished, meet us back at the Baldasian Annex, all right? Would I recommend Control? Oh, big time. Control's awesome, dude. Yes. Get Control for free, then buy the DLC, and boom. You are good for hours and hours and hours. Yeah, Control and the DLCs are great. 10 to 10. Kane Firefield with a 60 months. 5 years, dude. Thank you. Thank you. Awesome. Nice mug. Thank you, Divine Bagel. Thank you. This change here is so good. being able to like see your map and move around and Damn, Cohh's character is almost sexy as he himself. What? Oh my. Yes. Thank you so much. Very nice of you, friendo. Hatcher's Boutique? Oh no. Functional yet stylish clothing one could ask for. Okay, what you got? My career-defining masterpiece. Oh my lord. Everything's in order, Mr. Troop. We'll be ready to open shortly. Merry Christmas, War Pig. Thanks, buddy. Okay. Magus Baggins with the 98 months. Thank you, Magus. Really appreciate that as well. Did I play the DLC for Control? I did, and it's great. Yes. Why am I a bunny girl? Because we raised $60,000 for charity in 4 hours. Yeah. It happened. Oh, what's up, dude? It's the dragon guy. Okay. I imagine that Hana would also wish to offer her regards. Alas, after delivering our dragon skills to the engineers, she remained to assist with their work on the Aether Burner. Oh, we're doing this thing again, where people just randomly come up. Okay. That's a rather convenient means to keep abreast of the developments pertaining to the final days on anything else. Hi. I was hoping you'd stop by. I can't thank you enough for allowing your artisans to work with me here at the boutique. Okay. What's more, when they at least return around as Han, the experience and knowledge they have gained in your employ will no doubt prove a boon to the artistry and commerce of our land. Cool. So he lent him employees. Or he lent Tetaru employees. Can't wait to see the kind of wonders they come up with. I pray you every success in your endeavors, Mistress Tetaru. Before coming here, I heard word of the Forum's decision of what will soon be attempted. It was only then that I finally understood why my father called this star the last bastion of hope. Indeed, it was the last bastion, for the flame of every other star he encountered had likely been extinguished. In the boundless dark, the light of brimming life must have been blinding in its splendor. I journeyed to the heavens to protect that light. May the scales of my kin serve you well. I have faith you will prevail and restore peace and tranquility to this star. But the Ahuan were alive to see it. I will not see a sacrifice squandered, nor shall I rest until Razathan is returned to its former glory. Now see ya! This is why they want you to do Omega raids for the references to Midgard somewhere. It makes sense. Yeah, that would be a little confusing otherwise, wouldn't it? Hey, Kithwald. Where must I go to get a meal with some flavor in this wasteland of taste? Oh, no, I want to play more Wasteland. Man. I gotta see that. I'm even wearing the shirt. Oh, God. Hello, old girl. Whatever you doing here? A new boutique, you say? Well, I've been meaning to expand my wardrobe. Yes, something with a little more flair, perhaps, befitting a man of my station. I have nowhere to flaunt said raiments as long as my confinement continues indefinitely. I, the young Lord Forton, insisted so long as there is work to be done, no matter how trivial, I must abide here in Sharlayan. Thus do I toil, though every fiber of my being rails against it, I bet. Why, I've even suffered the company that brutes hard to see supplies transported in a timely fashion. Yet he was the one who granted leave this morning to participate in some supposed covert operation. So I suffer instead for his otherwise welcome absence, now burdened with my extra busy work. And without Onroy here, there's no one to prepare my meals. I came here in the hopes of finding a nice cafe, perhaps. Alas, the Sharlayan delicacies I've sampled were lacking in every respect. Have you tried Archon Loaf? You can find it here in all the shops. Archon Loaf? It sounds sophisticated, like me! Thank you for the suggestion. With a full belly, I dare say I can endure this purgatory, if only a while longer. Ta-ta, old girl. Oh, what's up, dude? Hancock, what are you still doing here? You said we were returning immediately after dropping off your cargo. That was my original plan. After all, any expertise required aside from the delivery of goods is well beyond my purview, but the manner of entrepreneur would squander an opportunity to study the markets of the northern seas. Worry not, I will return straight away to Kugane once I have finished. First, you'd find a way to turn this crisis into your advantage. She wounds me, the industrious woman running a new boutique. I'm not blind to the travails of those who fight on the front lines to deliver us from the ruin. Every time I hear this music, there's a small progress bar in the back of my brain, and it clocks up 1% closer to replaying Sam and Max. Indeed, I may have every confidence they will succeed, and I would make myself and my business ready for their return. If you believe in them so devoutly, then why not put your money where your mouth is? Fair enough, Tataru, fair enough. There is not more I can do to help ready the Ark and her heroes for their maiden voyage, but on your return I shall host a grand celebration in your honor at the Bukero Inn. Accommodations are quite costly given the reputation of said establishment, but the East Aldenard Trading Company would be honored to foot the bill. Will there be lemon cakes? Woman of taught tastes, I see. Yes, there would be lemon cakes and much, much more. The finest delicacies the world and Lord Lolito have to offer. Decimated one. Thanks for your sub, buddy. But let us speak more of this upon your return, lest I draw even more of Tataru's ire until we meet next. Do. What's going on with that guy on the left? Doesn't look so good. Illumination. Big ups to Norway, my dude. Ah, man. Oh, okay. Hey, guys. Thanks, Wedge. I take it work in the Ark proceeds apace. It does indeed. Collaborating with the greatest minds of Sharlayan and Radzatan has been a rewarding experience. And that's to say nothing of what we've learned from the Loprits. The Ark is unlike anything we've ever had the pleasure to work on. Even Nero was rendered speechless on more than one occasion. Can't wait for you to see it. Cool. And you'll never guess who paid us a visit before we came to Sharlayan. Alpha. I think he sensed the coming danger and returned to check on us. He was always one to turn up in times of need, and I suppose that's why he decided to join us here in Sharlayan. Good thing, too. I don't know how he does it, but he has a knack for brightening your day just by being there. Started to believe we have the means to send you off to the great expanse, though, to the farthest known reaches of, well, everything. Never thought I'd live to see such marvels, yet here I am. More often than not, you and the Scions are the catalyst that sparks the need for these great innovations. Think how much I'd have missed out on had I not been a member of the Ironworks. An awful lot of work, to be fair, and the privilege of being worked like a cart chocobo. Mumble, mumble. Heyo. There is that, too. You too, Illumination. Thank you. Any news update in the streaming rooms? Looking like first or second week of January. A lot is happening next week, and then a lot is happening the week after that, so we're getting close. No matter what happens, we have to keep believing for a brighter future. That we do, my friend. That we do. Yeah. When we head back, we tell the engineers I'll be along shortly with refreshments. Very kind. They'll be glad to hear it. Dude, this track is amazing. It's like this track is like 90s sitcom like victory episode. It's so good. That horn too. Oh man. So good. We do a video tour of the streaming room? Oh yeah, we're gonna do a video tour of the whole basement when it's done. Yep. That's it. Oh, everything, man. We're good. Yeah, thank you. Mm-hmm. Right, I don't believe the two of you have been formally introduced. This is Arsaru from the Palaka Stand. Hi. Have we met before? It was you who helped us at Perusa, and again when crossing the ice fields, was it not? Mm-hmm. Thanks to Mrs. Tataru, I and many of our friends have found gainful employment in this foreign land. Mm-hmm. We're here today and glad to have contributed to the cause. Psycho Cyborg, I'm sure she'll find a way. Contribute they did. I didn't actually put a lock in the VR room, so you get lucky this time. We put our hearts and souls into them and have every confidence they'll keep you safe in the battle to come. Think how far we've come since our humble beginnings at the waking sands. From the rising stones, the falling snows, and even a certain insufferable someone's Ruby Bazaar, we're always fortunate to find friends along the way. Even when you were swept away to the first, Grahatia was there to grant you sanctuary. I'll never forget the relief I felt when you all returned to us. I thought my heart would burst. Yours has been a long, long journey, and I've been privileged to watch, often with bated breath, as you persevered time and again. For all the joy we've shared, there's been much sorrow as well, but I've long since learned you can't have one without the other. Which is why I promise to send you off to the Sea of Stars with a smile. You can be certain I'll be the first one to welcome you back on your return. Smile. Proxy Warkana, Happy New Year, buddy. Pray return to Aetherius. do, 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 do. Oh. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. Okay, I think it's everything. Proxy Warkana with the 10 bomb. Thank you, my friend. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that, dude.